That's some cool scriptures. All right. Now we live. What's going on, Milwaukee? What's going on all over the world? Shalom. This is ISUPK Milwaukee. All right. We the ISUPK. We started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Jeremy Hanna. And we are not affiliated with any other group. You understand? I mean it. Any other group. You gonna go out there, you're gonna see a bunch of so-called Israelites that's doing what we do. You understand? But let me tell you something. They shouldn't be doing what we're doing. We have on all of our disclaimers that, you know what I'm saying, that this is dangerous work. You should not do this at home. But everybody proceeds to do it. You understand? But look, we got a heavy topic for you today, man. We're going to talk about cowards and police. And if you know what I mean by cowards and police, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get started, man. This is the brotherhood class, man. I'm Precinct Officer Zaquan. You know what I'm saying?
Precinct Officer Ayar, Officer 50.
This is Precinct Officer Ayar right here, man. You understand? So we about to go ahead and get it in. If y'all got any questions, comments, or concerns, put it in the comment section. All right? Got in there. Make sure you ask your questions. All right? So let's go ahead and get it. We about to go ahead and start off at give me 1 second real quick.
My sword had my sword had dividers.
Yeah. Well, you'll know next time. All right. Give me 1 second real quick. Get this first scripture. We're about to be bringing out something heavy. All right. Let me get Luke 6:31. We're going to start off right there. Luke 6:31.
St. Luke's.
Yep, Luke chapter 6:31. All right. We about to go ahead and bring out this heavy scripture, man. It's going to be talking about how you supposed to treat others how you want to be treated. You understand? We got a group out there, man, that has a bunch of cowards and a bunch of police. You understand? That's wreaking havoc amongst the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, man. Wreaking havoc, causing division. You understand? Causing division, causing all types of miscommunications, causing all types of, you know what I'm saying, just reckless. All right? You got it? Go ahead and read.
Luke chapter 6, verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also unto them likewise.
Just like how you want men to do to you, you better do unto them. Just as you want someone to do to you, you do unto them also. What is that talking about? That means you got to treat others as you treat yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You want someone to give you the respect and the respect that you deserve, right? Well, you got to give someone else that respect. All right? And this group has not been giving people respect, man. They haven't been getting the credit, you know what I'm saying? First of all, they dishonored Commander Jeremy Hanna, man. Commander Jeremy Hanna gave an order that said all groups come back home. You understand? Come back to where they supposed to be, man. Because first of all, let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? 1 West, ISUPK under Commander Jeremy Hanna, this is the home of the truth. And this is where it originated. All right? All these groups out there that's out here that's teaching, you know what I'm saying, are not authorized to teach. You understand? They are not authorized to teach. What you're doing is you're causing even more division amongst the people. You got people running to this group, to this group, to this group, and when they should be coming home.
Right.
When they should be coming into this brotherhood, man, to this priesthood. You got people running all over to these different groups, man. And you know what I'm saying? This is why the scriptures say you got to mark those that cause division. All these other groups, man, especially the cowards and the police, the purple cats, man, they is causing plenty of division amongst the Lord's chosen people. You understand? And guess what? That's making our job in here. You know, we gotta grind extra hard for our people, man, because all the damage that these other groups is doing.
Right.
The damages that, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna have to answer for. You're gonna have to answer for confounding and confusing the Lord's chosen people, man. You're gonna have to answer to stealing from the Lord's chosen people. You understand? You send down, you know what I'm saying, that cat Nasty Nate, man, he's just making millions and millions of dollars off the Lord's chosen people, man. And what did one of the people in his group say? They said that we don't feed nobody. You understand? You know how much, you know how evil individual have to be. You worth 100. You have $150 million in assets. You know what I'm saying? The internet says that you worth about $150 million, but yet you don't do nothing to help the Lord's chosen people, man. I'm gonna tell you what you do. You live in lavish right now. You know what I'm saying? You probably got armed guards around your house. You living in a mansion. You probably driving the nicest cars. You understand? But yet the Lord's chosen people is suffering and dying.
Right.
You got to treat others how you want to be treated, man.
Right.
And what the scripture also say, the scriptures say, man, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna reap what you sowed. You understand? Let's get that. Though a man sow, he shall also reap.
The scriptures.
Let me see. I'm gonna get it. I'm getting it for you real quick. Give me 1 second. One second. We about to get it. Give me Galatians 6 and 7. Give me Galatians 6 and 7, man. We about to bring out, man, about this evil, corrupt cops, evil, you know what I'm saying, vagabonds of a people, man. We got these are the modern day Sadducees and Pharisees, man. You understand? They've been sowing nothing but discord amongst brothers. You understand? They got a CIA, not CIA, but they got a so-called blackout program, man, where they go on the internet and then they have fake profiles and they causing division amongst each other. I mean, not amongst each other, but amongst the 12 tribes, man. They cause a division amongst each other, amongst everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They got the so-called black ops groups where they create fake women profiles, and then you know what I'm saying, and they put links and websites to porn pages, like all types of manner of evil, wicked mess, man. All this wicked mess that these people are sowing. You know what I'm saying? But what the scriptures say, go ahead and read that. It's Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. That's in the Apocrypha. Not Apocrypha, but in the New Testament. Yeah, it's almost towards the end, towards Revelations. All right? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't just do what the hell you want to on this earth and not expect consequences coming from the Lord. You just can't, you know, do all this wicked mess. You know what I'm saying? Eating off the backs. You're no different than their oppressor. You're worse than their oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Because you know your people are, you know what I'm saying, dying and struggling and sick, man, and impoverished, but you still willing to take advantage of them. You still eating off the backs of your people, man. You no different than their oppressor, man. You are no different than their oppressor. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay for that mess, man. You got to pay for the crimes that you commit against the Lord's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? This is, first of all, no doubt, this is brotherhood class, man. And then Tuesday brotherhood class, we're going to harp on brotherhood. Galatians 6 and 7. You understand? We're going to harp on brotherhood constantly constantly and constantly, because brotherhood is how we want to get the kingdom of heaven. We can't get the kingdom of heaven, you know what I'm saying, without sacrifices for each other. We can't get the kingdom of heaven without loving each other, man. You know what I'm saying? We're being at peace. You know what I'm saying? We just like we came into slavery together, we got to leave this captivity together. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop taking advantage of one another, and we got to start coming back to these laws, such as commandments, man, so the Lord can get us up out of here, so the Lord can punish our enemies. You understand? But you got people that's willing to stop that, man. They so love with the oppressor, man. They so deep with Stockholm syndrome. You know what I'm saying? They love the oppressor so much, they willing to fight to keep blacks, Hispanics, and Native people into slavery.
Right.
Man, go ahead and read that scripture.
Galatians chapter verse 6. I mean, it's like chapter 6, verse 7.
Right.
Be not deceived.
It says what?
Be not deceived.
Be not deceived. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you got to watch out. You can't be watching everybody's videos. You can't watch everybody's videos, man. You can't be sitting there listening to different doctrines from different groups. We say this is the home of the truth for a reason. Why? Because this is the home of the truth. This is where you learn how to be an Israelite again. This is where you learn, you know what I'm saying, how to have honor, how to have respect, how to love other blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. This is where you get taught that. You go to another group, all you're going to do is get watered down doctrine that's no good. You understand? You go to these other groups, then you're going to end up leaving and never returning back to the truth. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. You can't be deceived, man. Just because a group have numbers, man, don't mean that the Lord is with them. Remember back in the Bible in the days of Joshua, in the days of Moses, you know what I'm saying? The enemies that we fought, they had more number than us. If you go in Deuteronomy chapter 28, I believe 28 verse, no, not Deuteronomy, but Deuteronomy 6 verse 7 and 8, verse 8, the Lord said he didn't choose us. He didn't choose us because we were strong and we had numbers. He chose us because we was the fewest of all people. You see what I'm saying? So it's not a number game. This ain't about who got the biggest numbers. This is about who the Lord's with. This is about if you keeping the Lord's laws and commandments. This is about, you know what I'm saying, going back to your roots, man. This is about the home of the truth. This is where it all started. And the people that leave and go to other groups, man, look, Lord be with you. Go ahead and read.
God is not mocked.
You said what?
God is not mocked.
Said God is not mocked. You better stop mocking the Lord, man. The Lord ain't no one to play with. You mocking the Lord. You taking advantage of the Lord's chosen people, man. You're mocking the Lord. You sitting there making millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying, teaching blacks and Hispanics and Native Indian people that a man can only have one wife when there's a, you know what I'm saying, that's not in the Bible. A man can have more than one wife if he chooses to. You understand? You're teaching them that a man can't get a wife, you know what I'm saying, unless he has a job. That's not in the Bible. You understand? That's not in the Bible. This is why the ISUPK is home of the truth. We're gonna tell the truth, man. We're gonna be honest. We're gonna be real. We're gonna be straight up with you, man. Straight up with you. 100%. All right. Hey, Shalom, sis, what's going on? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be 100 with you, 100%. All right. It says, be not deceived. God is not mocked. We're not about to mock the Lord's chosen people. You hear what I'm saying? You're not about to mock and take advantage of them like the rest of these people on earth has taken advantage of them.
Right.
Our job here is to save our people. Our job here is to bring our people into the truth. Our job is to feed our brothers and sisters, man. Clothe our brothers and sisters, man. Teach them the law, statutes, and commandments. And you got other groups that's trying to destroy that. You're destroying that, teaching our people different doctrine. Doctrine that's not even in the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? Now it's not just like the Lord is separating blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people from everybody else. Just like the scripture said, the Lord's gonna have to sift the house of Israel, man. We're gonna get that scripture next. Let's finish that. Go ahead.
For whatsoever man soweth, that shall also reap.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So whatever you do on this earth, guess what? You're going to receive that same recompense from the Lord in the day of judgment. You see what I'm saying? You're going to receive that same recompense from the Lord. The Lord is not to be mocked, man. You hear what I'm saying? The Lord is not here to be mocked. All right? Give me 1 second. Give me Amos 9:9. The Lord, this is what the Lord's gonna have to do. The Lord's gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, separate, people, brothers from brothers, man. These groups, man, y'all gonna have to be separated from everybody else. Just like these Christian pastors. The Lord said he's gonna have to sift the house of Israel. All right? Give me 1 second. No, drop that. Drop Amos 9:9 and give me 1 John chapter 4:20. 1 John chapter 4:20, man. You understand? I'm gonna tell you right now that the men and women in the ISUPK and the Commander General Hunter, we love our brothers. We love our brothers, man. We out there in the streets day in and day out. We feeding our brothers. We clothing our brothers. We teaching our brothers and sisters. You understand? We got prison programs. No, that's 1 John. That's 1 John right there, yeah. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We feeding and clothing and teaching our brothers and sisters. You understand? We got prison programs. We got GED programs. And guess what? We're paying all this out of pocket. All of this is coming out of our pockets. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you love your brothers and sisters, man. You understand? We're not stealing. We tell you to pay your tithes. Pay your 10% to Commander General Hunter, man. Pay your 10%, so you know what I'm saying. So Commander General Hunter can help fix blacks, Hispanics, and Native people. You know what I'm saying? So if you need bills to pay, you know what I'm saying, you can ask Commander General Hunter to help. You know what I'm saying? So you can receive the help that you need. Well, you can't do that if you're not paying your tithes. You're not paying your 10%. And it's a requirement from the Lord. But yet, you'd rather go pay your 10% to these other groups. You pay your 10% to the church, and they don't do nothing for you. You understand? You pay your 10% to the Christian church, and then the next month you might need help on the bill. You go to the Christian pastor, and then he's going to tell you to pray about it. He's going to tell you to pray. He's going to tell you, close your eyes very hard and pray. You understand? Pray, but your light's about to get turned off. You got a disconnect notice. But yet the pastor is praying. And here in the ISUPK, we're going to have solutions. It's a solution for everything. And you know what I'm saying? And by the power of the Most High in Christ, you understand, we're going to find that solution. We're going to help you. Christian church is unreliable. These other groups are unreliable. Unreliable. You hear me? All right, go ahead and read. You
said 1 John 1.
1 John chapter 4:20.
John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, but hated his brother, he is a liar.
He's a what?
He is a liar.
You know what I'm saying? If you saying you love God and you hate your brother, this is something IUIC do. They hate their brothers, man.
Right.
Our brothers in Kansas City was having camp. It was only 4 men. And then you had IUIC setting up right next to him. You know what I'm saying? They set up next to him, and then they try to bully our brothers, man. They had like 20 men trying to take down 4 men. You hear what I'm saying? That's some coward stuff, man.
Right.
Only cowards do that. Only cowards believe in numbers. Only cowards would try to fight a man, would try to bully a man when you got 20 people behind you. Only cowards do that, man. And then guess what? The Lord don't deal with cowards. The Lord don't deal with cowards, man. If you go back and read the books of Moses, I mean, towards the end of Moses and the books of Joshua, the Israelites was going to war with nations bigger than themselves. The Lord didn't care about numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord was using the Israelites to tear down strongholds, tear down hundreds of thousands of people, slaughtering hundreds of thousands of people, man. The Lord don't care about numbers, but guess what? You believe in numbers. IUIC believes in numbers. They believe in their ability, they believe in the police. You know what I'm saying? You heard them. They said, if you got a warrant, I'm turning you in. You understand? Jesus Christ had a warrant. That's what they don't understand. Jesus Christ had a warrant. And these would have been the same individuals that went up to Christ and arrested Christ. Right. The exact same individuals.
And if I could too,
go ahead.
Like just the way they said it too. You know what I mean? If you pulling the crime, I'm snitching. He said it just like that. I'm snitching. I'm calling the cops on you.
Right.
Somebody.
Man, that's sad, man. Man, we watched that video. He said we are snitching. He said we are snitching. If you got a warrant, I'm turning you in.
Right.
And the other cat said, who the hell cares about Trayvon Martin? Guess what? The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander Jerry Hanna cares about Trayvon Martin. Right. We care about Breonna Taylor.
Right.
We care about all the brothers and sisters, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, man, that was harmed. You know what I'm saying? That's dead. And that's alive. We care, man. That's why we go so hard, man. That's why we so passionate in this truth. You understand? We passionate because you gotta be that way one another. We gotta love one another, man. We're surrounded by nations of people that hate our guts. We surrounded by nations of people, you know what I'm saying, that want to see us exterminated. We surrounded by nations of people that's taking advantage of us, man. Making millions and billions of dollars off of us, man. You understand? But yet they putting us in the ghettos. They putting us in the barrios. They putting us in the slums. They putting us on the reservations. You understand? But yet, you know what I'm saying? Man, I mean, look around you. Just open up your eyes and just look around. Look where you live. You understand? Only few people get to live in a nice community. But guess what? Everybody else is living in the hood. Everybody else is living in the barrios, on the reservations. Right. You understand? But what they say, but what the white man said, we got to work hard to you know, it's not about working hard. You understand? What they doing is systemic racism. Right. You understand? What they doing is redlining. They trying to keep Blacks, Hispanics, and Native people in an enclosure, right, in a box. Go ahead.
They also say to work hard too. It's like if you work hard, you know, you can get like me. Yeah. Or you can own these houses, you can own these businesses if you work hard.
Right.
You know what I mean? We can't get those businesses because the ones who are owning these businesses are these oppressors.
Right.
And they don't want us to be equal to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's right.
So yeah. And another thing too, you know what I mean? Like in these ghettos and these barrios, you know what I mean? These heathens will sell our culture to us. We don't even own our own stores and our own communities. We got heathens selling our own culture to us.
Damn right. Man, you ain't lying about that. You know what I'm saying? These heathens is making tons of cash off your own culture. You understand? Off your own branding. They is making trillions of dollars. You understand? And this is what we trying to work to stop. We're working this. We work day and night in the ISUPK to try to stop everybody else from exploiting our people, man. From exploiting blacks, Hispanics, and Native people, man. You understand? From taking advantage of them. You understand? But we got groups out there like IUIC, man, that's trying to save the white man. They're trying to save African people. You know what I'm saying? Look, we're not going to forget about Joy Morgan, man. Joy Morgan was killed by a member of their group. And that member of their group is an African, man. African people are not our people.
Right.
You understand? African people are so-called Hamites, or Hamites. They are not our people. I get tired of hearing about Africa. First of all, Africa ain't never done nothing for us. You understand? But use and abuse us. That's it. Hamites come flying over here from wherever they are, and they oppress black people. You understand? And then also, you know what I'm saying, IUIC is having a mission in Spain. So now they're going to go out there in Spain to get more heathens into their group. You understand? To get more white people, Spaniards and stuff.
Khan, just like we were saying earlier, sir, like they care about numbers.
Yeah.
They don't care about the quality of the brother.
Right.
They just want numbers.
They just want numbers, man. It's a number game to them. You understand? It's a number game. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you who got the ultimate numbers. You know what I'm saying? The Most High in Christ. They got the ultimate numbers, man. You can't beat them. You can't beat them. You understand? But this is why we're working tirelessly, day in and day out for the betterment of our people, man. For brotherhood. This is what this class is about. It's brotherhood, man. We got to call out the BS. We got to be real, man. That's what we lack in our community, man, being real. You know what I'm saying? Why you think everybody hate the ISUPK? You think everybody hate us because of what? No, they hate us because we too real. We 100%. You understand? We 1,000%. And they hate that. They hate that we're 1,000%. They hate that we tell the truth. They hate that we tell the truth and that we are 100% honest with it. We're honest when we say that this is the home of the truth. You understand? We're honest when we say that you know what I'm saying, if you're in another group, you know what I'm saying, you ain't in the truth. That's the 100% truth.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead, let's read the scripture. Let's see what the Lord's got to say about it. Start from the top.
If a man say, I love God.
We have 1 John chapter 4:20. He said, if a man love God, keep going.
And hated his brother.
And do what?
And hated his brother.
Keep going.
He is a liar.
He is a liar. Nathaniel Ben Israel is a liar. All those purple police and purple cowards in this group are liars, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just brought out that in Memphis, Tennessee, one of IUIC's captains, you know what I'm saying, brutally beat a man, broke his arm, messed his face up. Is that brotherhood? Is that brotherhood?
I mean, if I could too, isn't it the same brother that was using brass knuckles and what other weapons they were using? Like, what wasn't that brother ganged up on?
Yeah.
With brass knuckles?
Yeah. He was ganged up on by members of IUIC led by that captain that's down there in Memphis, Tennessee.
Right.
You understand? And then they brutally beat so-called one of their own brothers. You know what I'm saying? They're almost to death. If you see the pictures, man, that brother was messed up. You understand? You first of all, how you gonna try to teach Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, and you abusing them? Right. You abusing the very own people that you're there to so-called protect. Right. That you're so-called that you're there to teach. That you're there to help, and you're beating them to death. Right. You understand? I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Look, y'all nothing but a bunch of Sadducees and Pharisees, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones that had that killed Yahushua. Right. Y'all the ones that gave him up, man. Y'all gave him up. Y'all the same ones, the same spirit, the whole spirit of their whole congregation. Nasty Nate, the whole spirit is the spirit of a cop, is the spirit of a coward, the spirit of a police, the spirit of a traitor, man.
Right.
That's what y'all is, traitors. All right, go ahead and keep reading that. You was a liar. A liar. Go ahead.
For he that loveth not his brother.
For what?
For he that loveth not his brother.
For he that loveth not his brother. IUIC, y'all don't love y'all brothers. Y'all don't love y'all sisters because it's known in your groups that when men come in with their wives, y'all try to kick the men out so another man can sleep with the woman. It's already been brought out. That's what y'all do. Y'all take men wives. That's what y'all do. Y'all tell the sisters to leave their man. If their man is in the world and they coming into the truth, you'll tell the sister to leave their man. Y'all disgusting, man. Y'all group is disgusting. And it's shameful. Disgusting and shameful, man. Of what y'all do to y'all, first of all, what y'all do to brothers in y'all groups. Y'all murder sisters in y'all groups.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your group produces homosexuals.
Right.
But let's not forget the one guy that shot the transsexual in the face after he received sexual gratification and sexual pleasure from the transvestite.
Right.
All of this you can look up. I'm not just talking just to be talking. All of this you can go research on your own. All right. We don't in the ISUPK, we speak facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's also not forget that Nathaniel unjustly locked up two brothers, man. They unjustly locked up two brothers, you know what I'm saying? And the two brothers sued and won. Because you unjustly locked them up, you crooked cop. Right. You was a disgusting human being. You and your congregation are disgusting.
Right.
You understand? And you produce, you know what I'm saying? You produce nothing but filthy homosexuals. You understand? You produce nothing but brothers that's tyrant over other brothers. You understand? That brother in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? He deserved to have his man to get beat the brakes out of, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what he did to that brother, man, they damn near killed him by jumping on him like that.
Constant.
All right?
Constant.
Go and keep reading.
Whom he had seen how can he love God?
Uh-huh.
Whom he had not seen. You want to go down to 21?
No, hold that real quick. You know what I'm saying? How could you say you love God and you never seen what God looked like? None of us has never seen what the Most High looked like, but we all saying we love him. You saying that you love him. But yet you walk around, you hate your brother every day. You lying to your brother and you stealing from your brother every day. You understand? You causing brothers and sisters to get a divorce. You causing women to leave their man. You telling brothers a man can only have one wife. You understand? You stealing from your congregation. You stealing from the people. You understand? You live in a lavish life. You sitting on millions of dollars and you're not doing nothing. You're not feeding the homeless. You don't give a damn about the people, the brothers and sisters that's in jail. You don't care about all the other brothers and sisters that's out there suffering. All you care about is making money, man.
Right.
That's all you is, man. All you is a disgusting traitor, man. You a disgusting traitor. You a disgusting human being. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, drop that. Any more on that? Go ahead and read the next one. That's it on that?
Yeah, that's it on that.
Okay, let's drop that.
I believe isn't Nathan their leader of the one?
Yeah, Nate. Yeah.
I think that's the same brother that was twerking on videos too.
Yeah, man. He was twerking on video too. That homosexual, like you can't help but the homosexual, and that's the same guy that sent the rod pic to everybody in all the men in this congregation, all the top men, all the bishops and the other bishops and deacons and stuff like that. They received their rod pic from the guy. And it's been brought up because one of them left this group because of it. And he talked about it. You send a picture of another man's penis to other men.
Man.
What do you call that?
That's homosexuality. You know what I'm saying?
That's homosexual, all right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's disgusting. That's disgusting. We know what you do. You enjoy looking at penises. That's what you like to do. And probably some other things, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not allowed to say on this live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And guess what? We got to bring it all out. We have to bring it. Everybody that's outside looking in, well, you got to worry about your nose. You can't worry about your. This is about the truth. And we're going to stand on the truth. That's it, and that's all. You know what I'm saying? Time is too short. The Lord said that, you know what I'm saying, it's not time. We got to wake out of sleep. It's time to wake the hell up. And it's time to choose. Scriptures say, let your election be let your election be sure. You better pick a side. Right. That's all I can say, man. You better pick a side. Time is winding down. You can't just sit there by yourself and then try to learn on your own. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, it's coming time. The scriptures say, drop that. Give me Zephaniah 2:1. We're going to let the scriptures talk. All right? But yeah, if y'all got any questions or comments or concerns, man, look, the chat is open. Feel free. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to hop on the chat. All right? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it real. All right? This is what we're here for. We're here for our brothers and our sisters, man. We're here because we genuinely love our people. But you got other groups that just Zephaniah 2:1. Yep. You got other people out there that just want to profit. That's what it's all about. They learn the truth and they leave and they're gonna make themselves a group and they profit. That's all it's about. And here it's about this work, man. It's about bringing our brothers and sisters in. That's what it's all about. Okay? Go ahead and read.
All right, Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Do what?
Gather yourselves together.
You hear what the scripture said? The scripture said that we got to gather ourselves together, man. The time is short. We got to gather, not stay separate, not be in different religious groups, not listen to different doctrines. Scripture says we got to gather ourselves together. Keep going.
Ye gathered together, O nation not desired.
We got to gather the ones that's not desired, that nation that's not desired. We got to gather ourselves together. You understand? We got to be under one banner. Not you a 5%er. You would deal with comedicism. You a Jehovah Witness. You a Christian. You tune into Islam. You a Buddhist. No, that's being separate. That's being divided. You understand? We got to gather ourselves together under one banner, and that banner is here. The ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. This is where it all began. No one on this earth would know that would know there was an Israelite. That they would not know that there was an Israelite without the ISUPK. You understand? That's why we say this started in 1969. That's when the Lord gave the truth. He gave the truth to the ISUPK in 1969. The truth still stayed. It was the men that left. The truth always been here. But Commander General Yohana never left. He still stayed and held the torch. When everybody left the school back in the 2000s and stuff like that, they left the school, man. Commander General Yohana stayed. He stayed and carried his torch, man. This is why we say we the home of the truth. Because this is the original school that was made that was founded in 1969. You see what I'm saying? So you better it's that time to make a decision. Make a decision on who you want to be behind. Who you want to vouch for? Time is short, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's giving you a choice. He's giving you a choice between life and death. He said, therefore, I put, we're going to get that. After we finish this scripture, we're going to pull that scripture. Go ahead, finish that.
That was it on 1 verses 1.
1 verses 1.
Chapter 2, verse 1.
Then keep going.
Before the decree, is that right?
Yeah, decree, yeah.
Decree bring forth.
Before the decree bring forth. What is that decree? You know what I'm saying? That judgment that's coming from the Most High, that's the decree. That's before that bring forth. You got to gather yourself together, man. You understand? You don't understand what the future holds for America. America is going to be a lake of fire. It's going to be a lake of fire from all the nuclear explosions that went off in this joint. The Lord is going to destroy America. That's a fact. You understand? That's a fact. So it's time for you to make your election sure. Who you want to stand with in this last days? You want to stand by a bunch of purple cats, you know what I'm saying, whose leader was found to be a homosexual, who was once in a school battling homosexuality, who sent penis pictures to the deacons and bishops in this congregation, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Who had members in their congregation a member in this congregation shot a transvestite after he got done having sex with the transvestite, had a sister killed, let heathens into his congregation. You understand? I mean, I can keep going on and on and on and on. You understand? But this man named Commander Junior Hunter, man, you know what I'm saying? He's a perfect example of how a leader should be.
Right.
Perfect example, man. You understand? Perfect in every way. All right. This is why we follow. We follow him because he followed a man named Jesus Christ, or Yahushua in the Hebrew. We follow him because he followed Yahushua. And Yahushua follows the Most High. That's the order. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? When people say, well look, y'all talk about Commander Junior Hunter, you don't understand that it was always men that the Lord chose to rule over the nation of Israel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Commander Junior Hunter he rules over Israel. He's in charge of Israel until Christ returns.
Right.
It's always been rank and structure and order in the Bible. That's what y'all don't fail to understand. You understand? The Lord chose Moses. After the Lord chose Moses, he chose Joshua. After he chose Joshua, he chose all the other priests and prophets, you know what I'm saying, that came forth. You know what I'm saying? Elisha came, Elijah came. Then you had Daniel, you know what I'm saying? All the prophets in the Bible. The Lord chose them. You know what I'm saying? All the way down. You know what I'm saying? And until Christ come back, Commander Junior Hunter is the man that's leading the nation of Israel.
That's right.
That's it, and that's all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else want, they just want power.
That's it.
They just want power. They just want status. They just want money.
Right.
That's why they don't want to conform and be a soldier and follow orders. I follow orders. Right. I'm a soldier. This brother follow orders. He a soldier. Right. You understand? This is what men do. This is what real soldiers and real warriors and men do. This is how you run a nation with structure and order. You understand? Not because everybody wants to be the top dog. You run this with structure and order. This is what we do in the ISUPK. Everybody come in here and take what they learn in here and then run off and try to start their own group. The Lord will start with that. All right? Let's drop that. Let's get... Let's get John 13 and 34. Not First John, but just regular, just John. John 13 and 34. Let's get it. All right. This is about the truth. This is about the truth. What they say? They say it's about the truth, man. Shame the devil. You see what I'm saying? I mean, this is what I guess I got it right. I don't know if I got it right or not, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard that saying before somewhere. All right. Let's go ahead and get it. If y'all got any questions, comments, or concerns, man, put it up. All right. This is about the truth, man. That's it. I'm not here to talk about nothing else but the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is the truth. This is the home of the truth.
You said John what? Everyone?
John chapter 13 and 34. All right. Look, this is about the truth. All right. You got it?
Come.
Go ahead and read.
John chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you.
This is a new commandment. What is a commandment? A commandment is an order. You know what I'm saying? You don't have, that means you don't have no options. You don't have no opinions. You can't do whatever the hell you want. You understand? Christ can't do what he wants because he obeys the Most High. The Most High and Christ, they are in full authority. All right? This is an order coming down from who? Christ?
Come.
Go ahead, keep reading.
That ye love one another.
You hear what Christ said? Christ said he gives you an order to love one another. To love one another. Being your brother, being your brother up to the point where he got a broken arm and a busted face. You understand? He got a concussion and he had to go to the hospital and probably have surgery and stitches. That's not love. That is not love, man. I can tell you what that's hate. That's hate. You know what I'm saying? This whole group looking at blacks, Hispanics, and Native people through the eyes of a white man.
Definitely.
That's exactly what it is. Keep going.
As I loved you.
How did Christ love us? Christ loved us because first of all, he died for us, man. He died to give us a chance and an opportunity to come back to the Most High God, a chance to be back in his good graces again. You understand? You got to understand, man. Israel was at one point in time hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? Wicked. And don't get me wrong, we still hard-headed and wicked. You know what I'm saying? You on the streets, you talking about, trying to, tell someone to stop smoking, stop getting high. They look at us and they ready to bang it out. Yeah. They're ready to fight because you said to stop getting high. You know what I'm saying? You know why blacks, Hispanics, and Native people love America? They love America because the white man let them do whatever the hell they want to do. You know what I'm saying? If a man wants to put his rod in between another man's behind, right, then he's free to do so. If a woman wanted to take her clothes off in front of the world and get paid for it on OnlyFans and have different sexual partners on OnlyFans, then guess what? She's free to do that. You know what I'm saying? This is why America has to burn.
Damn right.
America has to burn because it's lawless.
Right.
It's lawlessness. You know what I'm saying? Lawlessness and the Lord is tired of it. The Lord's cup is runneth over right now for America, man. And for the devil. Keep going.
That ye also love one another.
That he what?
That ye also love one another.
That ye also love one another. This is what we got to do in the last time. In the last days. In the last days, we got to love, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native people, we got to be closer than we've ever been. You know, so we got to support each other, man. Like we've never supported each other before. You understand? The moment we start coming together and support each other, this kingdom will crumble. This kingdom, go ahead.
If I could, man, the look that we got from the Edomite, the radio station, you know what I mean? Like it was a Puerto Rican, it was a Mexican brother, and it was a black brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we're talking about unity.
Right.
The look that the Edomite had in his face was priceless.
Yeah, man. You know what? Hey, I pray to the Lord. I wish I could have seen that. I would have reveled in it. I would have ate that up and be like, oh, today was a good day. You know why? Because America thrives. Your oppressor thrives when blacks, Hispanics, and other people are at each other's throats, man.
Right.
Or fighting each other, man, gang banging,
Right.
and going against each other and shooting each other, and you know what I'm saying?
That's what they want. I don't want.
Well,
That's
yeah.
exactly what they want. You know what I mean? But the brothers and sisters need to hear this truth.
Yeah.
I mean, because we're bringing unity, and that's exactly what suppresses fear.
Yeah.
Is unity. Is for blacks and Hispanics to wake up to the true identity. Because
Right.
we're lost.
Yeah.
And ISBK, we're giving you true identity, and not just that, but we're also gathering each other together, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is powerful right here.
That's right. Damn right, man. Heavy hitter right here. This is IR right here, Ban Yashikar. Heavy hitter right here, man. And he just brought out a amazing point. You know what I'm saying? In order for America to thrive, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people have to be divided. We have to be divided. You know what I'm saying? Because the moment we come together, America crumbles. Their society crumbles. Their infrastructure crumbles. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if we came together and we stopped supporting the rest of these heathens. Guess what? There will be no more Arab gas station.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be a Yashikar owned gas station.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be you stop supporting it'll be a Jamaican well, it's already Jamaican, joints, but it'll be like
they'll go out of business.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They'll be able to thrive. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian business will thrive. Once these heathens are out of our neighborhoods and out of our communities, and we start supporting each other, guess what? The black dollar will be circulating everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And when I mean black, I'm talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. You know what I'm saying? Because your oppressor looks at us as black anyway. You know what I'm saying? We all get treated the same. You know what I'm saying? We the last hired, first fired. Right. You know what I'm saying? We the stand in the ghetto, stand in the slums. Right. We can't go get a loan from the banks to open up businesses.
Right.
If we do open up our businesses fail within the first year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gotta support one another, man. We gotta love one another. That's what loving one another is about. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? First of all, love is not a feeling.
Right.
Let's get that out of your head. Let's get that out of your head right now. Love is not a feeling. Right. Oh, I love you. That don't mean nothing. Love is action. Yeah, right. You got to prove to someone that you love him. How do you prove to the Lord that you love him? By obeying him, doing what he say, following the law and statutes and commandments. How do you prove you love Christ? By obeying him and doing what he says. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you're married, if you're a woman and you married, how do you prove that you love your husband?
By your actions.
By what?
By your actions.
By your actions. So, love is an action. Love ain't no just what you say. You know what I'm saying? You know how many times I had a woman tell me that I love you.
Right.
And then probably next week we was broken up next week.
Right.
What happened to all that love?
Right. All
that love was just there 1 second and just disappeared.
Right.
It just dissipated in the midair. What happened to the love? I thought you loved me.
Right.
That's how you know love ain't a feeling.
Right.
Because that feeling can go away.
Right.
Love is an action. You gotta prove and you gotta constantly show someone that you love them. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You could tell your partner all day long that you love them, but your actions ain't showing that. You ain't proving that you love them because you ain't taking those steps that's necessary to prove, that you love that person. You know what I mean? It requires action.
That's right. Damn right. Love is an action. Love is not a feeling. You know what I'm saying? This is what we have to tell women all the time and the truth. You know what I'm saying? Love is an action. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's where were you at? What I got you holding? John 13 and 34. Okay, go ahead and read that. Read that from the top.
A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another.
That ye do what?
That ye love one another.
That's a commandment coming from our King. Our King, Jesus Christ, or Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. Keep going.
As I love you.
We got to love one another, man. Just like Christ loved us. He loved us because he gave his life for us. He loved us because he taught us how to keep the law. How not physically, but spiritually. What's the spirit behind the law? You understand? He taught us how to, plenty of things. All right, he loved us, and we got to love each other just exactly how he loved us. Keep going.
That ye also love one another.
You got to love one another, man. That's how you prove. First of all, that's how you prove you love Christ, because he just gave an order just now. He said, "I command you to love one another, as I have loved you." It's a commandment. No matter how you feel about your brothers and sisters or whatnot, you commanded. Christ gave an order. That means this means this is something that you must do, that you ain't got no choice to do. Is love your brothers, man, as you love yourself. You understand? This is the order coming from Christ, and because Christ gave that order, guess what? There's no more gang banging. There's no more drug dealing. There's no more beating each other. Shooting at each other, beating each other up,
selling drugs to one another.
Selling drugs to one another. What else?
Man, I mean, sleeping with another man's wife.
Man, that's a big one right there. Sleeping with another man's wife.
Oh,
you understand? Come on. All right. Let me see. Let's drop that. Any more on that?
And that was it.
That was it. Okay. Let's get Mark chapter 12 and 31. Mark chapter 12, verse 31. Let's get it.
Mark chapter 13, verse 1.
Verse 31.
Oh, verse 31.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. What did I say? Mark chapter 12 and 31. Yep, chapter 12, verse 31. All right. Let's get it.
Mark chapter 12, verse 31.
Right, keep going.
And the second is like, namely this. Is that right?
Yep.
Thou shalt love the neighbor as thyself.
Okay, let's start. Let's just get the idea of the scripture. Let's just get what it's talking about. Start at verse 29. Let's see what 29 said.
And Jesus answered him, the first of all the commandments is, Hear, all Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
You understand? That's the credo. That's the UPK credo. It says, what? Say it again.
And Jesus answered him, the first of all commandments is, Hear, all Israel, the Lord our God is Lord.
Yep. Our God is one. Hear, all Israel. Shema Yasha Allah, Allah Hayanawa, Yahweh Akkad. You know what I'm saying? That's the UPK credo, man. Yeah, keep going.
And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
You see, we should love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, man. And like I said before, love is an action. It's not just words. You just say you love someone and not prove it with your actions. You understand? You can't say that you love your wife. If you're a man and you got a wife, or you got wives or whatnot, you can't say you love your wife and you smack it across the face every damn day. You know what I'm saying? You can't, if you a woman and you say you got a husband and you say you love him, but you know what I'm saying, you kicking him out the house every day. You're calling the cops on him. Right. You're getting him locked up. That's not love. Right. That's hate. Yeah, keep going.
And with all thy soul.
And with what?
With all thy soul.
And with all thy soul. You got to love the Lord with all thy soul. We gotta love the Lord with every fiber of our being. Now, how do we love the Lord? Like,
with actions,
with our actions. By doing what?
By keeping his commandments.
By keeping his commandments. We're gonna pour that next. Keep going.
And with all thy mind.
You gotta love the Lord with everything, with your whole fiber of your being. And you gotta keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Keep going.
And with all thy strength.
Keep going.
This is the first commandment.
That's the first commandment. You gotta love the Lord. You gotta obey the Lord in every way possible with your entire being, with your mind, with your body and soul. Keep going.
And the second is like, namely this.
And this is the second.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt do what?
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
You shall love. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as yourself. What is your neighbor, Ayar?
She lives right next to me.
Well, not exactly, Ayar.
I mean, you're my neighbor.
Damn right, man. I'm your neighbor, man. Let me ask you a question: Is that little that white boy that's standing right next door to you? Is that your neighbor?
Lies.
That's not your neighbor, man.
Lies.
Your neighbor is someone from your own nation.
Right.
If you're Black, Hispanic, or Native American, that's your neighbor.
Right.
A fellow Haitian, a fellow Mexican, a fellow Jamaican, a fellow Cuban, a fellow Puerto Rican,
right.
A fellow Native American, a fellow Negro, a fellow brothers and sisters that's in Peru, Uruguay. What else?
If I make sure, like this is when Christ was speaking back in the days.
Yeah.
We also lived together back in the day.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So when they're saying neighbor, you know what I mean? They were talking about the brothers that were living amongst each other back in the days, which was Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Damn right. Hell yeah, damn right. He was absolutely correct. All right.
There's a little bit more left.
Yeah, keep going.
So there is none other commandment greater than these. That was it.
All right, Most High Christ, man. All right, let's drop that. Let's get First John chapter 5 verse 3. First John chapter 5 verse 3. Let's get it. Okay, any questions, comments, or concerns? Go ahead and, you know what I'm saying?
Chapter 5 verse 3.
Chapter 5 verse 3. God. Go ahead.
First John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God.
Now this is the love of God. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You know the Christians say you got to close your eyes and lift your hands up and just tell God, I love you. No, that's not the love of God. This is the love of God. Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
That we keep his commandments.
If you say you love God, then guess what? You better be keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments, because that's the love of God. God not looking at you crying every week at church and you stumping your feet, clapping your hands, and running around the pulpit and shaking and foaming at the mouth. That's not the love of God. What you have right there is a certified Class A demon.
Right.
That's exactly what you have. All right? Because God is not into whatever you're into. All right? Go ahead. Keep going.
And his commandments are not
grievous. What does grievous mean? That means it's not hard. It's not hard to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? You just got to train yourself. You got to train yourself to keep the law. You know what I'm saying? This is why you come into to these classes. You tune into these classes and you learn how to keep the law. You learn how to not eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. You learn how to not have sex with another man's woman. You learn how to not you know what I'm saying, whatever, sell drugs to your own people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You learn not how to what else?
Kill your brother.
Kill your brother, man. You learn mercy.
Right.
And here in the ISUPK, you learn mercy. You learn to show a brother and sister mercy. You see what I'm saying? Even though you have the power, you be in a situation to have the power to end someone's life, the Lord will definitely show favor on you if you show mercy. Why? Because didn't the Lord not show us mercy? Didn't the Lord not get us up out of the world and come into the truth and showed us a better way of life? Then the Lord could have killed us 10 times, a million times over. But yet we here and we're learning and we're changing our life. And we've been given a second chance.
Right.
So why not give a brother a second chance? You know what I'm saying? When you have the power to take his life.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You know, but get counsel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying be stupid. I'm just saying, you know, if need be in certain situations. All right. But keep going. Any more on that?
I was in on that verse. I don't want.
Okay. Let's drop that. Let's get
it's not the other one. Isn't hating your brother a sin too?
hating your brother is a sin. We about to get that. Let's get Matthew 5:22. No, in fact, let's get Matthew 5:22. Yes, absolutely. Hating your brother, you know what I'm saying, is a sin. You understand why? Because clearly, first of all, we're about to read. Because if you hate your brother for no reason,
right,
that is a sin. Now, you know what I'm saying? If someone ended up hating their own brother, it's most likely that the brother offended the person. You know what I'm saying? And then there's laws in the Bible how to act or how to do if someone has offended you. You know what I'm saying? If someone offends you, then guess what? The Bible says you got to go to he and be alone.
Right.
And if the person don't apologize for offending you, then you know, next is counsel. And then if the counsel don't work, then the brother basically kicked out.
Right.
He's gonna be like a publican.
Right.
All right. Go ahead.
He said chapter 5:23.
Matthew chapter 5:22. Yeah. Matthew 5:22.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 22. But I say unto you,
right,
that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause.
You see, that's the key point. For whosoever is angry with thy brother without a cause, meaning for no reason.
Right.
Ain't IUIC exactly that? Don't they hate their brothers without a cause?
Damn right.
They making blackout groups and trying to entrap brothers and sisters and stuff like that.
Right.
You understand? Like you know, like all types of manner of things.
Man, in the world, man, I mean, a brother is so quick to hate another brother just because of what shoes he got.
Yes.
Because of what woman he has next to him.
Yes.
Or what car he's driving. Brothers are dying because of this hate that they have towards his brother. You know what I mean? We'll go out of our way and trying to take those things from him. You know what I mean? Killing them. You know what I mean? Taking his rib away. You know what I mean? Killing him and taking his car, taking his jewelry, taking his chain. You know what I mean? Taking his shoes. Brothers are dying because of this hatred.
Man, that is so heavy. You know, brothers out here dying because, you know, like you said, over shoes and stuff like that. This is exactly why our King Christ gave a commandment to love your brother as you love yourself. You don't want to break his order. You don't want to, because Christ, he's going to flat out. You break his order, he's going to flat out punish you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he had to give a commandment to love your brother as you love yourself. That way, he took the choice out of it. You know what I'm saying? He took the choice. Now you must love your brother as you love yourself.
Right.
But now this says if you hate your brother without a cause, this means for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? It's a, can you hate someone? Yes. You know what I'm saying? And usually someone hates another person because of what was done to them. You see what I'm saying? And they haven't received recompense or justice for what they've done. You see what I'm saying? But this is hating your brother without a cause, for no reason at all. Just like you said, man, you gave a great example. Brothers in there, you being hated on because of the car you drive. You being hated on because the shoes you wear, or because the kind of girl you have. You know what I'm saying? Or because how much money you have. I mean,
brothers are dying because of it.
Man, brothers are dying. Yeah, use straight facts. Brothers are dying because of this. You understand? Which don't make no sense possible because the scriptures say thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. That means his house and anything that belongs to him. You're not supposed to be jealous of what another brother has. You know what I'm saying? Why? Why the Lord? Why there have to be a commandment about that? There had to be a commandment about that because brothers was being jealous over the things that another brother had. And what happens if jealousy get involved? Jealousy leads to what? Death. Jealousy leads to death. Jealousy leads to murder. You understand? You at the point now, a demon talking in your ear. Man, this nigga driving the car. He driving down this block every damn day. You know what I'm saying? He don't say nothing to you, man. He over there showing off. He's showing off his car. He's showing off his money. You know what I'm saying? Look, he got that dime piece of a woman he got, man. She should belong to you. And this demon in your mind that's making you disobey the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments, just keep talking in your ear. And eventually, guess what you're gonna go do? Wait,
do exactly that.
What he's gonna go do?
He's gonna murder that brother. He's gonna take his property.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna murder his brother for his property. You understand? Which is unlawful. And if that brother do that, then guess what? Death is coming his way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is scripture on that too. You is not supposed to lay wait you know what I'm saying, lay wait and try to ambush a brother and stuff like that and kill him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the law against that. See, that's why the Lord is so wise. The Lord knows all. You know what I'm saying? He knows all about his people. You know what I'm saying? Brothers is getting jealous at what another brother has. And guess what? A brother becomes jealous, he's going to go murder him. And how he's going to go murder him? He's going to go lie in wait until he come out his door and then kill him. Ambush him. That's why it's a law against doing that. Go ahead.
I mean, sometimes it's even instantly. Like you'll be at the intersection, the car will pull up next to you, the brother's looking fly. I mean, because he worked for his, you don't necessarily have to be a drug dealer to have good things, The brother could be a hardworking brother.
Yeah.
And just because you don't like the way he's driving or the way he's leaning on his seat, man, you're so quick to just kill that brother, take his car and just leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brothers are dying for no reason.
For no apparent reason. Over wickedness. You see what I'm saying? Over wickedness, man. And this is why Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people need this book. We need the Bible. We need laws. We need structure. We need order. We need discipline. We need rank and status. Not status, but we need rank. We need that. Because why? Without that, we'll be lawless. We've been lawless in America for how long? Since we after slavery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not now, right now, it's at an all-time high. All-time high. I mean, women are completely out of order.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Men is completely out of order. You know what I'm saying? Become a homosexual. Right. I mean, how could you be a man and fathom putting your rod between another man's behind? Like, I just can't understand that. That is a mental disease for sure.
Definitely. I mean, it's so bad that these men that you talked about are not teaching these young children to be the same way.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And like the only thing that the older generation is passing down of men is how to go to jail or how to be weak under a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the ones that's not homosexual are at home being oppressed by a woman.
Right.
You understand? Being oppressed. I'm talking about super oppressed. Like you know your woman is sleeping with other men, and then you just afraid to lose your woman.
Right.
And then you doing everything she asks you. Like, come on. Like, man, when are we going to have strong men again? When are all the when are all the weaknesses going to leave from the men of the nation of Israel?
Man, concert, man, it's so bad that these even these women are so wicked that because she likes another man, she'll have that man kill the man that she's with.
Yeah, it's
wicked,
pure wickedness, man. And guess what? We learn all of this from our oppressor. Our oppressor does things like this. You know what I'm saying? You see it on the news, not news. You see it on like little discovery shows and like criminal shows. You know what I'm saying? How the husband had a mistress and he had set up his wife to get killed to be with the mistress, or wife kills the husband for assurance money and to be with a younger dude and shit. Like it's so like this happens with them. But because we turned our back on our God, on our power, we wanted to learn from our oppressor. Right. So guess what? Now we look up to people like John Gotti, Al Capone, Lucky Luciano. We looking up all these white gangsters and whatnot, and we think that that's what is it's cool to be that.
Constant. I mean, if I may too, you know what I mean? A lot of these drug dealers, the reason why they're drug dealers because they're trying to be like Esau because we're not the biggest drug dealers. Esau's the biggest drug dealer.
That's
we're trying to be just like him.
That's right.
You know, and because of that, we're killing our brother because we're trying to be just like the oppressor.
That's right. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? Damn right. I mean, come on. Like we trying to be exactly like these people, man. But what the Lord say? The Lord say that no, you are a holy people.
Right.
What does the word holy mean?
Separate.
Damn right. The word holy means separate. What that means we don't do what white people do. We don't do what none of these other nations do. We do what the Lord tells us to do. We do what our King Christ told us to do, and that's obey the Bible. That's obey the law, statutes, and commandments. That's love each other, love one another like Christ loved us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Love thy neighbor as you love yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how this is why the Lord said we are holy people. Go to get Deuteronomy 7:6, if I could. Tropical shot.
Deuteronomy 7:6.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 7:6. I'm gonna show you, man.
All right. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
For
thou art an holy people.
For thou art a what?
Holy people. Unto the Lord thy God.
The Lord said that for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. Meaning the Lord separated you from everybody else to have to himself. Keep going.
The Lord thy God had chosen thee.
The Lord said he did what?
He has chosen thee.
He said the Lord thy God has chosen you, man. You should be, that's an honor. That's an honor amongst every other nation on the face of the earth. The Lord picked us. The Lord picked blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, man. We should be honored, man. We should be grateful that the Lord did that. You understand? We should be willing to do anything the Lord say at any time, even if we lay down our life to do it. Keep going.
To be a special people unto himself.
To be a what?
A special people unto himself.
The Lord said that he separated you from amongst all people to have to himself. Because you are a special people. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Above all people.
Above who?
All people.
Below all people.
Above all people.
Equal to all people.
Above all people.
The Lord said, man, you are above everyone else on this earth. You are above them. Keep going.
That are upon the face of the earth.
He said that the Lord said that you are a special people above everyone on the face of the earth, above white people, above Africans, above East Indians, above Arabs, above Chinese people, above Japanese people, above everyone on the face of the earth. The Lord said that I've separated you for myself, and you are a special people above everyone on the face of the earth. Keep going.
Verse 7.
Yeah, start off with verse 7.
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor chose you because ye were more in number.
You hear what the Lord said? This goes back to what I was saying earlier. You understand? The Lord didn't choose us because we had more people. You understand? He didn't choose us because we was the strongest people, or because we had more numbers than anybody else on the earth. Keep going.
Than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people.
You said because the Lord said because we were the what?
The fewest of all people.
We was the fewest of all people. All right, drop that. You understand? The Lord loves us, man, and He don't love nobody else on this earth. You understand? First of all, the Lord don't know anybody else on this earth. We can prove that in the Bible too.
If I could too.
Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure the Lord wasn't talking about money either. Because, nowadays, these women talk about a high value man, you know what I mean? Or we're so quick to look down on a brother because he has no money. You know what I mean?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, women don't even know what a high value man is.
Right.
They think a high value man is a man with money.
Right.
Well, let me tell you something. In these last days, in World War III, right here in America's on the brink of war, go find those high value men. Let's see what those high value men with the money are going to do for you.
Right.
They ain't gonna. I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do. They're gonna take the first plane and go somewhere else and leave you behind here. Right. That's what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? A truly high value man is a man that obeys the Most High, obeys the Lord, right, that keeps the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right. You
understand? And that teaches other men to do so.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a priest, a prophet of God.
Right.
That's a high value man.
Damn right.
These men in here in the ISUPK, women, y'all should be flocking to him.
Right.
You ain't got to flock to him now, but the scriptures say soon 7 women will take hold of 1 man.
Right.
That's a prophecy. And if that prophecy will come to pass, it's already happening now.
Right.
Brothers in here have 2, 3, 4 wives, 5 wives.
And righteous women.
Righteously, though.
Right.
Not lying to these women. Oh, you the only one, baby. No, you the only one, baby. No, everybody know that this man, all his wives know that he has 5 wives.
Yeah, every the women here, man, they know their role here. They know how to be women. So that's the thing too. I don't want that these women don't know how to be women no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these women out here following these social media. These social media are their fathers now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? The women love attention.
Come.
They love attention, man, and they crave it.
Right.
They crave attention, man. It's like a drug.
Right.
If you can bottle up attention in a bottle, that drug will be sold out every day. They will have to keep making millions more because they keep getting sold out. Mm-hmm. Bottles of attention. Here you go, $100 a bottle. Attention. It will be gobbled up and ate up. You know what I'm saying? Women love attention. They're willing to do anything for it, even if they gotta take their clothes off on camera, on video, and post it up where millions of people can see it. That's how that's a demon.
Absolutely.
That's a demon. That demon of attention. That's a demon to the point where you want so much attention and so much likes and followers on your social media platform that you want to take your I want to just drop. I gotta be careful. Drop the F-bomb. You want to take your clothes off for the whole world to see, and some of y'all are mothers that have daughters and sons. So first of all, your sons is gonna be at school. Trust me, when he gets to a certain age, he get to junior high school, 7th, 8th grade, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Man, you want to embarrass your child, man, because kids are going to tease her because this mom taking clothes off on a social media site. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you're absolutely right. I mean, kids are going suicide because they're talking about his mother. His mother's on social media showing all her goods.
Yeah.
This boy, this kid in school feels so ashamed that he killed himself.
Yeah. Yeah, you said it actually happened.
They actually happened.
See, it actually happened. I mean, like, come on. Like, you're going to cause your children so much embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? If you're a mother and you taking your clothes off on social media and on OnlyFans, trust me, your children will suffer for that. Your son will kill himself because of all the embarrassment, because he can tease every day that his mom is doing OnlyFans, doing porn on OnlyFans. You understand? Your daughter's going to be the same way as exactly how you are. You understand? And guess what? You destroyed the family. This is why a man has to be, every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man has to be in this household, man. You understand? Because a man is going to put the house in order.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because of the white man system,
right,
like Section 8, right, and food stamps and all that, where a man can't be in the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Women are outrageous. Like the whole family unit has been dismantled.
Right. Exactly. I mean, back in the days, you know what I mean? Like some of the Mexican culture, like we still have somewhat of a household. Like, you know, the daughter should be looking up to their mother. You know what I mean? Right. The mother's out in the kitchen cooking, cleaning, you know what I mean, obeying to her husband.
Right.
You know, the daughter should be seeing that so she could grow up to be just like her mother.
That's right.
But these mothers nowadays are showing their goods on OnlyFans, and these children are paying the consequences. They're killing themselves now. You know what I mean? These women are out of control, but just like the other one was saying, because the father's not in the household no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that goes with men too.
Right. Yeah, go ahead. Just go ahead. Keep going.
That goes with men too. You know what I mean? A lot of these men don't have that masculine energy because they didn't see their father be a man.
Right.
Or the father wasn't at the household.
Yeah.
So he has nobody to look up to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But there's that social media. You know what I mean? There's these am I allowed to say transvestites?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I mean? There's these transvestites, man, that he's trying to make it seem it's okay to be a homosexual.
Right.
You know what I mean? And these kids don't know any better. I mean, their father's not in the household to say no, that's wrong.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So these kids are going the wrong direction because the father's not in the household anymore.
Right. Damn right, man. Like these kids don't have no guidance whatsoever. No guidance. That's what these kids need, man. Righteous guidance. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way to learn that is to come into these classes.
That's right.
Sit down like we sat down and learn. You understand? And guess what? Your children will thank you more for it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, sometimes like the kids around the neighborhoods, the ones that be so-called acting up and be the bad ones, them are the ones that really want the structure. They want the structure. You go out there and tell them, give us some structure, like stop doing that. They'll stop doing it. They want that.
They feel jealous.
Yeah.
They feel jealous because man, that dude has his father telling him what to do. You know what I mean? Like a child will feel jealous because he knows that household is put together.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Kids, they crave order. They crave discipline, man. They crave it. Them kids tired of being acting like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, kid 9 years old, mom telling the kid that you the man of the house now.
Constant.
Like, no, the kid is not the man of the house. He's a child. Let him be a child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't make sense. All right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, look, I just want to thank y'all. We about to go ahead and wrap this class up, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to this class. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm Precinct Officer Zaquan.
Precinct Officer Ayar.
You understand? We the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander Jeremy Hanna. We start out on 1 West, Harlem, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, we being led by Commander Jeremy Hanna. We are not affiliated with any other group. You know what I'm saying? Come to class. Tune in to class. We got classes in Milwaukee Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned because Friday is coming up. You know, we're going to have Friday classes soon. But tune in and thank you for tuning into our class. You know what I'm saying? Shalom.
Shalom.